there, friends. Welcome back. My name is Alexis, but you can call me Lex. And today I wanted to do a challenge that I had seen by another creator here on YouTube. Love watching her knitting content. I believe her username is Leftover Dinner. I will make sure to tag her video down below. I saw her do this challenge of how much she could knit in 5 hours. I definitely am most likely a much slower knitter than she is. But I have been kind of stuck on what I am coining it, and what I have accidentally coined it on my TikTok is Body Boulevard. I am stuck on Body Boulevard. It's kind of like Sleeve Island, but worse. So I have been working on the cardigan number 9 by My Favorite Things for a while now, and I ugh, here it is. And I am about like maybe 6.5 inches into the body, and I still have probably, my guess would be about 7 or so more inches before I do some of the ribbing. So what I would really like today, my goal is to make some progress on my cardigan number 9. I do have a little coffin stitch marker of where we're starting today. I will be tracking it. My husband went to the golf course with some friends, so I got my coffee, I got my water, I have my tissues because my allergies are going absolutely insane, which is why I sound ridiculous right now. I have extra balls of yarn, and then if I kind of get tired of working on the cardigan, I also had just cast on this project. This is the Costa tank. I will put the pattern from Ravelry down below. I can't quite remember who it's by. I believe it's by like Bluebird. Hold on, maybe I have the pattern here. I do. I think it's by Bluebird Pine Shop, I believe, are the creators of this pattern. It's like a really simple, just kind of like tank top. And then at the bottom, it has some of these like really beautiful eyelet details. So anyways, I have cast on the 2 front straps. And then I just connected them. So if I get tired of my cardigan number 9, we will see. That is the other project I'm going to be working on. I am making my cardigan number 9 in, let me see, I have the yarn right here. In Drops Lima. This is in the shade 4088. And then I'm holding it with Drops Kid Silk in the shade, what are you? 05. So this is what I'm using for my cardigan number 9. Love this color combo. And then for the Costa tank, I don't know why I lost my train of thought there. I am using Drops Belle. I believe this is in the shade 22 Rosewater. It's in the Rosewater shade, but I don't know the number. I think it's 22, but don't quote me on that. So that's what I'm using for this. I am about to join a new ball of yarn, at least a new ball of the Drops Lima for this cardigan number 9, and then I still have about this much left of my current mohair ball. So I did bring a couple extra balls of yarn down from upstairs so that I am ready and prepped for today. I'm excited. Let's watch some YouTube. Let's watch some Real Housewives, and let's see how much I can do in 5 hours. Let's go. Okay, so we are an hour in officially, so we have 4 hours left. I was able to get about 6 rows completed in that time, which honestly that tracks for me. Obviously, purling takes me a little bit longer, but typically a knitting row for this cardigan takes me roughly 8 or 9 minutes, and then a purling row can take me typically like 10 to 11 minutes. So 6 rows tracks for me. Let's just say like on average about 10 minutes a row. And I got 6 rows done. So that's that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. Um, I know that it's a little early in the challenge, but it is 1 o'clock. I haven't eaten any lunch or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and order lunch, and I think I'm gonna go on a little bit of a walk. It is a beautiful day outside. It is quite hot, and I have already complained about my allergies, but I think because I'm going to be inside doing this challenge today, I need to make some time to go outside and be a little active and move my body. So let's go do that. Order some food, order some lunch, have it be here hopefully close to the time when I get back to the walk, and we'll keep going on the challenge. Let's go. Okay, we're back from our little walk. It was super windy outside. And my allergies are, I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, let's head into hour two. Go ahead and get that started. My food is like 20 or 30 minutes away, so I will obviously take a little break to eat when that gets here. But yeah, let's get into hour two. Okay, we are 2 hours in. We have 3 hours to go, and I wanted to try on the sweater real quick because, like I said, I've been stuck on the body for a while. It's definitely growing, which is great. This is like my waist right here. So my waist is right here. And it's just like a little below my waist. I think so. This is where my hips are at. Sorry, I don't know how to like. This is where my hips are at. I still have, let's see, whatever this is. That doesn't help at all. About this much left, which, if I had to guess, would probably be about 4 more inches. I do know that, let's see, it's about 7 rows per inch, or like 7 stitches per inch for me. So 7 times 4 is 28. So I got to do at least 28. Oh, wait, hold on. Would that include the ribbing though? Because that's going to also be the ribbing. And then it'll stretch a little bit when so like, I feel like realistically, maybe only another 2 inches before I start the ribbing, I think for me. Hopefully this won't be like too short. I think that makes the most sense. Let me back up here. So I think if I do here, right, and I'm just going to eyeball that, probably about 2.5 inches there. And then So that gets like to the start of my hips. But then, but I do like really like oversized things, so I feel like it's gonna stretch. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna do, let me make a game plan for this. I think I'm going to do 1 more inch of I think I'm gonna do 1 more inch. So at least 7 more rows, which will probably take me about the next hour. And then, so once we have 2 hours left, I should then hopefully be starting on the ribbing of this project. I think that's going to be the best option for me and for the length that I want it. And then, of course, after it gets blocked, it should stretch a little bit more from there. So I'm also trying to make it like, I'm trying to make sure it's not like the final length before it gets blocked because I want it oversized, but I don't want it super, super oversized. I still want it to be flattering. So, okay, great. Break team. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, we are coming up on the 3 hour mark currently. I honestly definitely slowed down that hour. um, so normally like about 6 rows an hour is realistic for me. I want to say, let me see how many how many stitches I have. Oh my God, that was really rough. So I have question mark. I think I'm making a large in this. Yeah. So am I making a large? I think I'm making a large. Oh God, sorry. Okay. Anyways, I'm making a large in this. So I should have, and I haven't counted the updated amount currently, but I should have 191 stitches on my needles. So I feel like 10 minutes for 191 stitches is not that bad. Oh my God, my eyes are so tired. Like they're so heavy with allergies and just like so tired I could fall asleep right now. Anyways, so it's taken me a while. I haven't made it. I only got through 5 rows that last time. Like I said, I kind of slowed down, unfortunately. So, um, I think ultimately I measured it when we started at the top of the hour, and I had about 23 centimeters on the body. And I think what would be nice would be 30 to 35 centimeters. So I think before this next hour starts, I'm going to measure again once, excuse me. I'm going to, I think at the top of this hour, I am going to measure once more and kind of see where we are so that hopefully I can start the ribbing before this challenge is up. That is my goal. I would like to at least just get to the ribbing because then I can keep working without like throughout the week. And the ribbing is only 2.5 inches of ribbing. So like I feel like I could probably fly through that pretty easily, even though I hate ribbing. Um, so yeah, anyways, I'm like I know I sound crazy right now because I am just like insanely tired and my hands are kind of starting to hurt and no one's forcing me to do this. No one's forcing me. It's me. It's just me. Um, it is currently 4:15ish p.m. So I have another 2 hours. I don't know if I'm going to take a break or not because I have a feeling if I take a break and then try and come back to this, I'm not going to want to come back to it. Like, I will lose all motivation. So I feel like I have to just do the 5 hours straight through, which is something that I never do. I normally never knit for this long. I only knit about like maybe an hour, 2 hours tops at a time. So this is really putting my wrists through the ringer, but it is what it is. So we are still working on it. Oh, God. Let me see if I can find where my thingy-majig was. Here it is. So we've actually gotten like a number of rows done. I'm pretty happy with this. I know this like may not seem like 3 hours of work, but considering it's 191 stitches and it's back and forth, I think I'm pretty proud of that, to be honest. I am pretty proud of this work that I have done. Let's see, I've done about 17 rows, so that's really awesome. 17 divided by 3, let's just do 16 divided by 3, which is 8. So I have averaged about 8 rows. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, God, just cut this whole part out. I don't know. I don't know what's going through my brain. I can't think right now. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, I took like a quick little pause. Oh my God, I look insane, dude. Anyways, okay. So I took a quick little pause to make some tea. I'm trying to get more into tea. I drink a lot of coffee. Um, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like noticing that like how much like progressively I'm looking like a raccoon. All I have on is some mascara and then I put just like a black eyeliner like on my top waterline and now it's all like smudged to the bottom and my eyes are like sore and stuff at this point. And it sounds like I've been through war. Like I'm actually like making this, it's not even that bad. It's literally just knitting. It's supposed to be fun. It's a hobby. Anyways, so I'm trying to get into tea. So I found this ginger peach green tea that I made. And then I just need to like talk a second. This has nothing to do with knitting, okay? So we went to Costco. There's like a new Costco by us. And we went to go check it out. And I discovered these caramel s'more clusters. I don't know about you, but this is gonna sound childish. S'mores are my second favorite dessert. I love s'mores. Truly. Love s'mores. First favorite dessert is tiramisu. But love s'mores. And I love caramel as well. Anything with caramel in it. Um, love it. So I got these and I was like, LOL, so great. So me and my husband have been eating on them. And I was like, oh my God, these are just amazing. Like it has graham cracker and little marshmallows, and it has like a caramel and it's dipped in chocolate. It's amazing. So for the like past like week or so, I think we got them Wednesday and it's Saturday now, Sunday now. And I would come down from work on like lunch and I would eat lunch and then I'd be like, let me just like grab one or two, you know what I mean? Like treat myself. I deserve it. And then later after dinner, I'd be like, let me just grab one or two. Like it's a cute little sweet treat. My silly self did not look at the back of the package really. They're 100 calories a piece, bro. A piece. And they're like this big around at most. Like some of them are like tiny. They're, I was just casually eating 400 extra calories a day without realizing it, which I mean, like, that's on me because, like, I should have realized it because they were too good to be true, you know? But I don't know. We're almost out of the bag already, just between both of us, like, taking some here and there. Oh my God. I have been making sure to try and stay in like a calorie deficit. Like I work out, I try and eat pretty healthy. Like we eat fairly consistently healthy. We only eat out like maybe once or twice a week. And even then we try and keep it healthy. And I didn't realize that these s'more clusters were preying on my downfall. I had no idea. But they're so freaking good. And now, like, we had a Costco membership, but we didn't really have one like super close to us. So now that we have it down there, it's really going to be a fight for me to not buy these every time I go there. It's really going to be hard for me because, oh my gosh, they are so good. Anyways, that was it. I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of stalling, honestly. I have 2 hours left of this challenge. And I have stuff that I want to do. I'm just like I said, I'm not used to like knitting for this long at a time. So I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but we're about to get back into it. I have a nice video on. I think that while making my tea, I kind of like let my wrist have a second to recuperate, and I'm ready to get into it. So let's drink our little tea and let's knit, y'all. Okay, we are closing in on our final hour of this challenge. So we have an hour, 7 minutes left and 59 seconds. I think that I'm pretty happy with the place that I got to. I've done 20 rows in total over 4 hours, which I believe, what did we come to earlier? There's 191-ish stitches for each row. That's a lot of knitting, especially for me. So very happy to be where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and switch. I'm using 5mm needles. I need to switch to 4mm needles. But my other project is on my 4mm, so I'm going to need to do some rearranging and put a little stopper on them and switch them over. We will see how much of the ribbing I can get done within the hour. I'm not gonna it's a goal to finish the ribbing and be able to maybe bind off soon, but I'm not gonna put that pressure on myself. I'm just gonna do what I can for this last hour. Yeah, let's get it done. We're in the home stretch here. Okay, so I'll see you in an hour. we officially did it. 5 hours of knitting completed. I got a lot done. I'm really proud of myself. So let's see. This is how much I got done. And I started on the bottom ribbing, so that's super exciting. Um, in total, I did 24 rows and there were 191 stitches in each row. So in 5 hours, I did 4,584 stitches. Holy moly. This was super fun. I will never do it again. I'm not going to do it again. Um, but yeah, this was a great little Sunday thing to waste time and to get some progress on the project I've been working on for a while. Hopefully, I will be able to continue on this week, getting more and more progress. We'll see. I am now going to go and do nothing. You guys have a great one. Bye.